So you're sitting in your chair. I'm sure by now you have the chair that you always come back to, the chair for yoga, the same chair. And everybody has a different chair. So my chair is upholstered. Some people have metal chairs. When you have metal chairs, it lets you swing the legs easier. Sometimes you have more like plastic chairs, or it kind of grounds you. And just be mindful of how you're seated. So before we start into breathing, I want you to really kind of sit slouching, so slumping, you know, slumping like a verb of slumping, and just kind of be like that. Sometimes we just sit like that, we watch TV, or we just kind of sit like that. All right, so this is how you are. You're tilted, you're slumping, you're rounded onto yourself, and then this is a no-no. And then I want you to kind of slowly sort of imagine that your spine gets tall and the shoulders go on top of your hips, and your feet are really pressing the ground, and your head is reaching up to the top. Okay, so this is the correct seated alignment. Then I want you to do that again, kind of slump it, round it, be like this, and notice how it feels. It feels like the chest is not open, that you're really kind of sad, that the breath is not there, and you're really not energized. And slowly start imagining that all of a sudden you get this energy, and you start putting things together, putting things aligned, and you round your feet, and you feel your sit bones, and you get tall, and you engage your belly, and all of a sudden you open your heart, you open your chest, you lift your face to the world. You feel that you open your heart and your whole front of your body to breathe, to accept the breath. Then with this alignment, with this setup, take just a few breaths on your own, just breathing simply in and out. Just using nostrils, breathing in, breathing out. Sometimes we put one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, not to press, not to change anything, but just to feel that your hands feel the chest rising and the belly filling up with breath. And when you empty out, just feel the emptiness and the concavity that you create, sending the belly go in and kind of the chest getting back. And then do that again, just filling up with breath, the belly fills up and the ribs fill up and the chest fills up. And notice how you feel when you are full with breath. And without rounding, without really rounding your body, try to empty out, exhale, emptying just your belly, feeling the belly going back to the spine, and still feeling a little bit of engagement of your front of your body. And try to imagine that your face is not gripping, that you're not hinging, you're not holding your jaw, your eyes. It's just really closing the eyes if you are allowed to, and you are feeling okay to be safe, stable in the chair. So you're not dealing with balance, you're seated, and you're just breathing into your own body. Now ask yourself how you are, sincerely and honestly, like asking somebody you really love. Ask yourself today, how are you? And before you answer fast, really think mindfully and deeply and answer how you are. And in all the moments in how we are, there's always some goodness, always something to be grateful, to be thankful. And just to be here with ourselves, connecting through the yoga, taking just a moment together, feeling the togetherness, the community throughout the class, throughout the screen, throughout the yoga. Even though I am here by myself in this room, talking to a machine, I hope this is reaching out to you, to each one of you, in my spirit and in my heart, to thank you. Then you're going to bring your hands together in the namaste. You can open your eyes if the eyes were closed. Continue breathing just one more, each inhale and exhale. And then you're going to separate your hands, only the fingertips touching, and then bringing the hands into namaste. How is that so beautiful? Opening up like a jellyfish, right? And then closing the palms and closing all the fingers. Namaste right in front of your heart. And then fingertips, just pressing each fingertip. And then close the palms, close all the fingers, and then do the opposite. Just keep the palms together and open all the inside 3 fingers. Just have this thumbs and pinky together into this lotus flower. Close all the fingers, close the palms, back to that fingertip pressing. And then close the hands, namaste, and open to your lotus flower, to the Padma, to the flower that reaches out from the mud and reaches to the sun. Close the hands, namaste hands, press the hands into each other. And then interlace all the fingers. You might like kind of slide them out, interlace all the fingers, and then you're gonna flip one hand on top of the other. You can go slowly. Maybe you're going already doing circles, just being mindful how it feels, twisting here, top of one wrist and the bottom of the wrist, and then start going into a little bit more circling and closing the eyes if you are okay to just notice how this maybe engages part of your arm, part of your shoulder. Make sure your feet are still grounded, so it's not your hands. Everything is together here in the movement, especially your breath. Very good. Come to center and just separate the fingers again. Come to that fingertip pressing, and then you're going to lift your elbows and close the bottom of the palms together, top of the palms together, and then you can just wiggle these fingers, kind of like a little, again, like a little algae, you know, whatever you think these fingers are. Lift your elbows. Very good. And then you're going to bring your hands a little bit of like swinging, and then into your heart and forward, into your heart and forward. Maybe stretching the palms, stretching all the fingers actually. Bring the elbows up, and then bring the palms to your face, to your chest, and up. And one more time, forward, reaching top of the hands, elbows, eyes of the elbows looking at each other. One more time, bringing to the heart, top of the fingers, top of the hands together. Very good. And then lengthen, just the inner finger touching, elbows out, changing shape, lifting belly, shoulders down. And then straighten the arms. So the arms are going to be, the lower arm right in front of the elbow, fingers together. And then fingers in this shape like cactus, but facing down. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Fingers or hands in front of the elbows. One more time together. Forward. Then you're going to do this cactus shape, or just rotate the fingers and the hands up. And one more time forward. One more time up, cactus, or this 90-degree shape. Relax the shoulders. One more time forward, up, and then we're going to reach all the fingers and the arms all the way up and all the way down, all the way up, lower halfway. One more time up, lower halfway, lower all the way, palms or hands to your lap, to your thighs. Bring your shoulders up and down. We're going to do this 10 times, up and lower. lift and lower with your breath. Inhaling, exhaling. You can also kind of stay for like a second and drop, lift and drop. Inhale, exhale. Maybe these 4 ones at the end go a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay with your shoulders up and then slowly controlling, lower them down and relax the chest, relax the shoulders, relax the face. Breathe in and out. Remember, catch your breath, settle your breath, tune in always to your breath. Arms forward, reaching forward, shoulder height. I'm gonna do that in a little flow now, okay? So I'm gonna bring the fingers out, up, lift up, and lower down. Inhaling, reaching forward, fingers right in front of our shoulders. Open the elbows, we did this shape. Fingers or hands in front of our elbows, rotate up, cactus, lift up, and then lower. Forward, out, cactus, make a low cactus and a high cactus. Make a circle and arms lower. Just repeat 2 more so you get a hang of it. Just try to do the little flow that you repeat. Notice how your body feels when you repeat and when you lengthen and when you lower. Try to leave your breath. Last time. Out. Elbows open, fingers forward. Rotate up, cactus. Inhale up. And lower hands and relax the shoulders. Just 1 roll. And relax. Very good. All right. Let's open the legs a little bit. So we're going to do cat and cow. You can keep the legs slightly forward in about hip distance. And just don't move. I'm just going to move so that you can see how you're going to round and you're going to arch. Okay, you can keep your hands on the top of your thighs and bring your chest forward and do a couple very slowly, linking your breath and noticing how you inhale and how when you round, you empty. So very mindfully, there's not enough of these that we do. We should do these all day, every day, at least 4, 5, 6. Cat and cow, your own cat and cow might be tiny. So you're tilting tailbone, untucking tailbone, pelvis rocking forward and back, sit bones on the chair. You can add your arms, you can add your chest, you can add your face and your head. So just rounding, this is the cat, and chest forward, this is the cow. You can bring the elbows slightly back, squeeze your elbows, squeeze your shoulders, and then rounding. Oh, it's so good, feels so good in the spine. Energizing the spine, bringing some movement, mobility to the spine, to the vertebra, to the nervous system, which is also in the spine, all these nerves along our column, our spinal column. Come forward and just come to neutral and then just relax. Very good. Okay, a little bit of feet, all right? If you are not forward, slide to the top a little bit. Right leg forward, bring it back. I'm holding onto my chair. Left leg forward or right leg forward, change legs, doesn't matter, we're gonna do both. Left leg forward, flex the toes, and then right arm out. Everything comes back to neutral, to its place. Right leg forward, flex your toes, engage your quad, engage your leg, left arm forward. Bring everything back together or one at a time. Left leg forward, I'm gonna take it more higher, out and up. Notice how your heel pressing, leg is out, reaching opposite hand up. Lower arm, bring the leg back, Right leg, flex the toes, toes are up, drag that heel, like really press the heel, arm forward, you can stay here, or maybe lift up, feel the difference. Feel the reaching up with your fingers, feel that heel really stretching. Very good, lower the hand, lower the foot, bring the foot back. All right, we're gonna add more something here. So left leg out, right arm, you might need to scoot a little bit. So I'm gonna try to bring the elbow and the knee together. If this is not a good thing for you, just stay here. You can also do half arm and bring the elbow towards the knee. Okay, if you can do full elbow to knee, just do that. And then exhale and stretch arm and leg from each other. So you can do just touching the arm to the leg, or bring the leg and the elbow, the knee and the elbow squeezing together. So you pick your stretch, your posture. One more. Stretch away from each other, get nice and tall, flex that foot, lift your belly, lift a little higher, lower the arm, bring the leg back. And just take a moment here, fingers on the shoulders, round up just to forget and just to get your mind off of what we did and how it went. Circle with your elbows, elbows forward, up and out and down. One more, forward and up and lower down. Relax and catch yourself, catch your breath. Full breath in and out. Very important to pause to feel. Second side might be better, second side might be not so good. Please find yourself in the stretch you need today. All right, so you can do the arm forward or up. Just here might be a great place to be. You can continue here with us. Just remember to not hold the breath. You can hold the pose, holding the pose and just really minding your breath. You can do the arm forward and bring it across, or you can fully squeeze knee and elbow towards each other. They do not have to touch. Lengthen up away, lengthen and reach hand and stretch those toes. We'll do maybe 2 or 3 or more. Please breathe. And when you stretch out, really feel your whole side stretching. Elbow and knee towards each other. Or maybe hand across to the right side of the leg. One more time, elbow and knee. Exhale and stretch away, stretch that foot, stretch those ring fingers, all the fingers up. One more. And bring the foot back, bring the hand back, bring both feet closer. If you went forward, come back a little bit. All right, so you're in more to the back of your chair. We're gonna lean forward and we're gonna come back to the back of your chair, and maybe your back of your body touches the back of your chair. Okay, lean forward and lean back. I think we did this last week. So you're going to go like in a one long line. So your spine and your cervical spine and your whole spine is not arching. You're just leaning forward as if you had a light in your chest and you're making the light go forward, not down, forward, head in line, chest in forward. Then you're gonna lean back in one piece, lean back, maybe your back, middle of your back touches the back of your chair, lean straight, lean forward, come forward. You're using belly here. And this time we're gonna add the arms, all right? So you're gonna bring your arms like a plane, like an airplane. And then you're gonna bring them back and reach forward with your chest, reach your fingers back, palms face each other. And then you're gonna come up You're gonna lean back and your arm's gonna go forward and your chest and your back is reaching back. Come up to neutral, arms out, arms behind, chest forward. Fingers face each other, fingers reach back, stretch all the fingers. Chest is really squeezing and coming forward in one long line. Come up to neutral, arms come forward, lean back. Use your belly, use your core, lean back as much as you can. And then one more time, arms out, behind, chest forward, looking forward, breathing, squeeze your shoulder blades, stretch all the fingers, come to neutral, come to uplifted, arms forward, reach back, reach back, reach back, reach back. Inhale up, arms go up, arms out, and lower. Roll the shoulders one time, and all the way down. Take a moment here. Open the legs a little bit. Arms out. You're just gonna go across, okay? So this right hand across. Very simple, left hand across. This probably is doable to you all. Left hand, right hand to the outside or to the inside. Up, like a 5-point star, feet pointing out a little bit, slightly, knees out also. Fingers inside or outside the leg. All right, 2 more. Remember to breathe, find your stretch, find your modification. If the arm is not happy, you can always bend it. Across, inside or out. Last one. Feel the twist. Very good. Keep the legs where they are, cactus. Really press the legs. Look at the knees in line with the toes. It should be the knees going towards the second or third toe. So we're gonna twist a little bit, gonna do 10 twisting, okay? So link your breath as you twist and twist, twist and twist. If this is too fast, you find your pace, but you're moving your torso, you're moving your arms. Try to keep the nose in line with your sternum. Don't move the arms like I did. I'm almost moving, so it's kind of like it just does it. So you move less probably when you really are moving just your torso. So I'm gonna go fast, about 5 more times. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. One more, and then relax. Bring the legs together. Bring the elbows on the thighs. And just take a moment to breathe here. A little bit of child's pose. A little bit of centering. Tune into your breath and notice how that shifted your breath when you go a little faster and you move a little faster than you used to. If you did those get a little bit of puffing. So just get your heart rate and empty out. Full inhale and exhale. And then slowly, hands on the thighs. Come on up. All right, so I'm gonna have you stand up just for a moment. I'm so sorry, before you stand up, I wanna do 10 chair poses. So before you go, the chair pose is lifting from the chair, all right? So you can stand up, maybe not straighten the legs all the way, and then slowly bend and sit. If you don't want to sit, you can do this standing, kind of hold the elbows and sit low. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 of these. That's a lot of work in our quads, good for the lower back, good for the belly. You can also, if you need the chair, just sit back Your chair is there, and come on up. So let's do about 4 more. Sit low, touch the chair, come on up. You can also cross the arms forward, sit low, come on up. 2 more, sit low as you want. You can stay a little higher. You can come up, don't straighten the legs fully. 1 more, sit low, hips low, arms high, reach up or forward, and then come on up. And you're standing on the legs. Keep the arms up, keep the arms reaching up to the sky. That is a pose. With your feet on the ground and your arms lifting to the sky. Reach all the fingers, lift your lower belly. Press the feet down. Press the heels, press the toes, lift your arms. That's only if you don't need the chair. If you need the chair, you can just hold on to the chair, just do 1 arm. And then if you can do both, wonderful. You're still lifting belly, pressing feet, lifting head. Change your arm. If you need to hold on the chair, change arms. And then just lower your hands. 1, rolling up the shoulders, roll them back and down. And just stay here in your mountain, holding on to your chair if you need to. Feeling both feet on the ground. Feeling the activity that you are doing just by standing. It's an isometric movement that you are standing, but you are really engaging muscles and bones, stacking, aligning in this mountain, this firm. Hands can face forward. So you open the heart, open the chest, shoulders down, head forward, chin forward. Breathe here. So when you are standing, it's different than when we are sitting. We are standing, we're now including a little bit of balancing. You're standing on your 2 feet, working those feet, grounding the feet. It's different from the chair, just to stand. But I want you to breathe like we did at the beginning when you slump. And then you come up. And you come to your standing in 2 feet. And then you round and you feet and you round and you slump, and maybe you bring your hip to one side and you really are kind of this, and you look like that and you feel like that. And then kind of straighten up, come up, align shoulders, hip, feet, knees, and head. Feel so proud and dignified and strong and firm and solid. And the breath is just coming in and out. So you can return hands on belly, hands on heart, and feel here. Feel and fill. Fill with heart, with air, and feel belly and chest. Feel the ribs. Feel your body, the front, the side, and the back. Breathing through your hands, and enjoy. Feel how grateful, how beneficial this touching the breath and staying here is. All right, you release. Shake your fingers, shake your hands if you like, and then move a little bit side to side. And just hold on to the chair for a moment. If you need to, it's always good to have the chair. I'm gonna go to my right side. All right, I'm gonna put the weight on the left foot, right toes forward, all right? And I'm just gonna turn the ankle here. The toes are on the ground. Turning the ankle, turning the knee, turning maybe a little bit of the higher part of the leg. Bring the leg back, both feet on the ground, hips equal. Right leg forward, step forward. If you can lift it off the ground a little bit, then do that circling. Now you're engaging more, you're putting weight on that standing leg. Slowly step forward, bring it back, both feet on the ground. Left leg, making that left leg really strong. And then step forward, lift your knee, and then circle that leg, okay? You probably can do all these seated, all right? So you can stay seated and just lift your leg out and up. One more. out to the side, and all the way down. All right, I'm gonna step back with the same leg, right leg, step it back on my toes, and I'm just gonna try to step it back and step it forward, step it back, step it forward. Now, if you're okay to swing it, swing like a child, making it fun, swing it back, swing it forward. You can always keep it on the ground. Forward, toes back, toes forward, toes back. Now, come back. We'll do just a hamstring stretch here if you want. I'm just turning, you don't have to, but hold on to the chair and with the same leg, try to kick and kick and kick to your glute. Maybe you lift it, maybe the hand touches, maybe you can touch the ankle, maybe you reach the foot, maybe you don't. Just find the movement. Try to bring the knees together so the knee is not in front. Bring the knees together in one line. From the side, it looks like this. All right. You can keep it here. You can keep it low. You can lift it up. If you have a strap, fine, great. Grab that strap. When you're ready, both feet on the ground and breathe. All right. Step a little bit apart. Swing the hips a little bit. Let's do a little bit of circling with the arms. Now we're standing, also doing very good seated. Arms out 10 times, lifting up and lower the arms with your breath. Lift up, big breath in. Exhale, empty, hands down. Inhale, big breath in. Moving energy, filling all body with breath, empty out. Inhale out, fill with breath, lift your arms, press your feet. Lower the arms, relax the shoulders. Inhale up, you can even close your eyes if it's okay to let go. And then relax the arms, exhale and empty and find your mountain. Find this breath. If you like to bring your hands to heart and belly, beautiful. If not, you can always count on your chair and just close your eyes to feel, to notice the thoughts, the sensations, that we never really are doing because we're always so busy. We're trying to change the patterns, the brain, bringing the body into some movements that bring some calmness and some flexibility, not only physically, but also to the mind. You're going to change the side of your chair, and you're going to make that other leg very strong. So we start just touching, and with the toes on the ground, just move the ankle. So very easy. Just show you if you want to sit, you can always bring the toes. It's hard to see, but you just bring the toes on the floor and circle. Bring the leg back, both feet on the ground. Make sure you're not tilting to one side. Make that leg really strong. Reach the leg forward a little bit, lift the foot a little bit, and then circle. You have more mobility if you lift it up a little bit. Circle a couple of times, stretch your toes, and really circle it so you feel how amazing this rotation, lubrication of that ankle, and all those little bones in your foot. Very good. Lower the foot, both feet on the ground. I'm going to lift again a little higher. Lift the knee and circle. Okay, you can do a little circle here. You can make it big. You can do maybe one circle, big one tiny, or keep both, all of them big. Just go, ladies. You can always keep the foot on the ground and just kind of slide the foot and make a circle with your toe. When you finish, both legs stay, both feet grounded, left leg forward, left leg back, toes forward, toes back, like a little ballerina, and back. And then if you're okay, you can swing and lift the leg, kind of swinging leg, and releasing some tension in your front of your hip, front of the left leg, that standing leg also very warm, very good. One more, Very good. And then both feet on the ground. Feel. So the last thing we're gonna do is that hamstring stretch that you can certainly feel the second side. You can hold on to the chair, kind of lift that foot a couple times, kind of kick back, kick your foot. Maybe you just lift a little bit. If you're able to hold it, maybe you lift your hand or reach the ankle or the heel, the inside, the outside, whatever you do, just bring the knees, not in front, but knees, legs in line. If you're here, that's fine. If you don't reach, it's fine. Just try to not round and stay nice and tall. It's a lot of work. Lower your foot, both feet on the ground, and feel your mountain. All right, similar to what we did when we were just starting the class, we're gonna hold on to the chair and we're gonna do the leg that is inside and the arm that is outside. All right, so right knee, left arm. And lower, right knee, left arm. Lower, right knee, left arm. And then squeeze, lower, squeeze, lower, squeeze, lower, hold it here. Maybe a little pulsing, 1, 2, 3, lengthen, and then arm down, feet together, press the legs, Tadasana. You can stay on this side or switch sides to that little routine. You can always repeat it when you're seated. It's just the arm and opposite leg or same arm, just a little bit of brain play here. All right, so outer leg, no, inner leg, left leg, right arm. It's hard to see with that background, all right? You can lift the arm, lift the leg, lower the arm, lower the leg, lift and lower. You can just do the leg and lower. You can just do the arm and lower. You can maybe lift together and lower. One more and lower. So we're gonna do 3, bringing the elbow on the knee. 1 and 2 and 3, and stretch out. Then we're gonna bring them together and just give it a little 3 times. A little pulse, and 1 more time, and stretch out, arm out, and leg back. Return your arm and go behind your chair. Do a little bit of hip movement, side to side, a little bit of dancing, maybe a little circle here, circling the hips, nice and easy. You can always, if you are okay to let go, you can bring the hands on the hips and just do a little dancing or a little bit of hip circling. You can bend the legs a little bit. Very good, bring the legs together. And we're gonna do one more challenging here. All right, we're gonna use the chair. A little bit of warrior 3. Okay, you're gonna step back a little bit, hands on the chair, and you're gonna lean forward. You're gonna lift your right leg back. If it's okay, left arm forward. Breathe here, hand down, and leg comes back and come standing. Bend your legs a little bit, both feet on the ground. Other side, lean a little bit forward, hands on the back of your chair. You're gonna put the weight on the right, lift your left leg up. You can stay here, or maybe right arm forward. You can also keep the arm and just breathe in this balance. Arm back, leg down, inhale, come up. 1 more time. Right leg lifts, maybe left arm forward. Look down at the floor, be very strong. Head back, stay back, lift up, lean forward. You can do it simultaneously, or you can just do the leg, and if you feel okay, you add your arm. Come back. One more, why not? Right leg, you can be staying on the floor. You don't have to lift it. Bend the forward bend leg a little bit. Lift up what you can. If you fail, okay, you can kind of lift maybe opposite hand. Bring it back, make sure you're stable. Bring the leg lower. Bend, make that standing leg little bend. Step back with your left. Maybe the toes touch, maybe they lift. Right arm forward. You can lift more, you can bend more, you can do less. Do your own body. You know your body better than anybody else. Very good. Feet lowers, come up to standing. And again, little hip movement, side to side. You need to hold on to the chair. Very good. Come to center. You can hold on to the chair. Side stretches. We didn't even do this sitting, so we'll do it standing here. All right, right arm, both arms up, lifting up. You're gonna grab the left wrist. Give it a little pull. Give it a little pull. So feel your whole left side lengthening, and then lean over to the right. You can open the legs a little bit, lean a little more, head back, and then lean a little more. Pull that arm, pull that wrist, pull, and feel all side of the body stretching. Inhale, come up, lengthen both arms, reach all fingers, ring fingers reaching, and then grab the right wrist, give it a little pull, give it a little pull, 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 and then start tilting to the side, tilting a little more, tilting to your own range of motion, please, careful, breathe here. If you went too far, come back, easy, return easy, get out easy, undo it, come back, and bring the hands to namaste, and then bring them slowly in front of your chest, in front of your center. Breathe here. Shake them out to the sides, shake them a little higher, and shake everything around. All right, so I'm gonna go back to my chair. Everybody probably is happy to go back to the chair. Just change the screen a little bit so it's more, a little lower. We're gonna do eagle arms and eagle legs. I'm gonna take you into a little breakdown of it. The music, I'm just gonna pause this music. So just ask yourself again how you are, how are you doing? How does it feel to come to the chair? How are your legs? How are your chest? How you feel? Do you feel more energized, more open, more spacious? I hope so. It's all good, right? All right, so eagle arms, we start with the right over the left. Okay, so pretend you're gonna give yourself a clap, or you clap, right? Clap, 2 claps. And then you're gonna miss the hands, miss each other, boom, no clapping, right? Miss the hands, they just went to their own side. You can stay here, one elbow over the other. You can give yourself a hug, or fingers up, or maybe top of a hand touch each other. Maybe you can grab the thumb with your left hand, reach your fingers. This is your eagle. 1, 2, 3, find your option. Whatever you are, go side to side, side to side. Breathe here, lift your elbows a little higher and round. A little bit of cat and cow with the eagle arms, rounding and arching. Please be careful, please breathe. Come back to neutral, and very slowly, you undo the arms, you spread them apart, you swing them up and down, you fly, you use your wings. It should feel good, right? And then just relax. All right, I'm gonna do the legs, right? So right foot goes to the middle, And then right leg is gonna cross. You crossing your legs, knee over knee, no space, nothing can go in between the knees. So squeeze the knees together, really squeeze, like you're pressing the knees together. If somebody came to spread them apart, nobody would take the knees apart. So squeeze, use your belly, use the strength of your own legs. You notice how strong your legs are. And then just loosen them up, relax, return, and just wiggle the legs in and out, move your feet. If you want, you can do a little bit of this arm crossing also, it's kind of fun. Very good. All right. 2 claps, right? One more. Feels good to clap. Bravo. And then right arm was the first time, this left arm under. All right. Left arm under, elbows crossing. You might be here. You might be here. You might be giving yourself a hug. Why not? Okay. Hugs are well deserved, always welcome, never enough. Okay. Wherever you are, arms out, maybe tops of the hands towards each other. Maybe grab the thumb on the left hand, point the fingers, a little bit of cat and cow, rounding and lifting elbows up and rounding. Belly goes in, chin down, elbows up, lift up, nose up, and round one more time. Come to center, straight spine, and then start undoing, releasing wherever you are, slowly, not very fast, just no hurry to uncross, to let it go, to open the chest, to open the arms, and to lazily find that those swings, whatever you feel like to do, one up, one down, stretching in any way that you want. Come back to neutral, and then right foot to the center, and then left leg squeezes and crosses, lady legs, squeeze the knees together, squeeze the thighs together, really engaged, almost like feel the belly, really pressing the legs. Okay, we do this standing, it's really hard, but if this works here, wonderful on the chair. You don't have to deal with balancing on one foot, but you are really trying to stop circulation here, and then you're gonna release it and let the fluids, the legs go back to its own place, squeeze, and then release, let it all go, and swing, swing, swing. Now, we'll just take a full pose. The full expression of the pose is the arms and the legs, all right? So let's do the legs again. I'm gonna cross my right over the left, squeeze the knees together, right? And then clap, and then left arm under, right arm over, and this is the full expression of your eagle. The elbows are squeezing, the knees are squeezing, the elbows have no space between them, the knees have no space between them. Squeeze and press together, squeeze, still breathing, and then let everything flow, let everything open, uncross the legs, open them up, swing them in and out, swing your whole body out, loosen up, whatever feels good here. I know it's hard if your chair doesn't let you move the knees, just be careful. If the knees hurt, just don't do that. Find something to loosen up, maybe just stomp or shake, anything you want. Other side, 2 sides, completely different, okay? So I think I did my left over, squeeze the knees together, squeeze the legs, and then boom, a little clap, and then the other arm, I think it's the right arm on top, and left arm under, squeeze, elbows, hands, can give yourself a hug, just squeeze and spread the shoulders behind you, find your eagle. This is called Garuda or eagle. Why? I don't know. It's just the name of the posture. It's supposed to be very good for circulation, very good for patience because it's not easy. And then we're just gonna let it open, let everything flow, let everything just rush, let the blood come back, uncross the legs, shake it all out, whatever you feel like doing, maybe stomping, shoulders up, and just relax and find a breath. So sometimes after all that squeezing and twisting, you need to take a moment, find your breath, and find a good breath that feels good to you. Thumbs up, wiggle that, circle those thumbs. Very good. Like a little light, flicker the light, flicker the light, flicker the light. And then thumbs towards each other or down, and then circle. And then circle away. Thumbs up, forward and down. Forward like spears, up. Fists down and up, down and up. One more time, down and up. All right, spread those fingers, fingers together, spread those fingers and fingers together. Lower those hands. And I want you to just do the hand, the right hand. And imagine you're just seeing this hand for the first time. And you just do one pinky moving, and imagine you're just the ring finger moving, and the middle finger, and the index, pointer finger, and the thumb. And move every single finger, and be marveled at the amazing capacity and range of movement of each finger. And then move the hand as if it was moving on its own. Moving the hands, moving all the fingers, the joints, the ligaments, maybe one at a time, like you're really bringing the finger inside something, then the second one, third one, pinky, maybe all the fingers, flicker, 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 right? It's an amazing hand, right? All the things that it does, it grabs, it touches, it feels, it moves, it feels so much. The heat and the coldness, and the hand is so amazing, right? Move it all in and out, and then return and feel the sensation and the energy on that all that right hand, all right? You can even kind of drop it on the thigh. And then be marveled at the other hand, how wonderful, how it looks. Maybe wiggle the pinky and the ring and the middle finger and the pointer and the thumb. Do one each separately. Maybe one of them, you notice that it's not moving so much. Maybe the left one is not so flexible or so agile. Move a little bit. Please don't stress, just have fun and just be amazed at this wonderful movements that you have with your fingers, right? You can move the hand out and in, and you can just dance with it. Like imagine, all those, when we do like puppets, and you can spread the fingers and flicker like as if you had a hand in your fingers, flicker them out, in and out, and then shake the hand and shake the other, and let the palms face up and rest on your thighs. So we're coming back to the end of the class. It went so fast. So we have 3 more minutes just to stay again with your breath. Again, say hello to your breath and say truly hello to the lovely person you are, as if you were somebody you really love. Say that to you. Say that after you did the yoga class. And come back to the breath that feels good. Maybe 3 counts inhale or 4 counts inhale and exhales to your own pace or cadence that you feel. It calms your body and calms the breath and calms the thoughts. Coming to the final or best part of the yoga, which is called the Shavasana, the relaxation, the meditation, the stopping, the pausing, and the noticing of the breath for just a couple of moments, and just staying here with no movement. feet still on the ground. If you want, you can almost kind of relax a little bit on the back of your chair. You can go on the floor. Just take a moment to feel. Maybe you can even let your legs relax. And the best thing is just to be comfortable, but still a little bit awake. You don't want to fall asleep. You want to be awake, and you want to be conscious and mindful of how you're seated and how your body is breathing. You are breathing. Your body is breathing on its own beautiful thing, an amazing task, an amazing system that we have in this amazing body. Sorry that I talk too much. Just take one full minute in silence. Relaxing everything from the crown of your head to your toes. Breathing from your toes to the top of your head. Breath is easy, natural, even. Just full of energy, oxygenating every cell in your body. Breath by breath, relaxing every part on your body. And start bringing awareness to your breath again. Breathing deeper. Exhaling and empty. Fill up with breath and maybe exhale out of your mouth if that feels good. Do that again, inhaling. Exhale, side out. Truly do that. Lastly, breathing in and truly feel that you are exhaling toxins from your body. Wiggle fingers in your hands, maybe wrists. Move the neck or move the head slightly, side to side, very gentle movements. Nothing fast. open and close the jaw, or wiggle the jaw, lift your eyebrows. Remember the breath, your tool is always there for you, always ready for you. Bring hands to center in the Namaste Mudra, the Gratitude Mudra. And slightly bring your gaze down or close your eyes so you gaze down to your legs or to your hands. In a moment of gratitude. And thank you so much for your presence, for your support, for coming to class every time, for allowing me to guide you. And take a moment to send a blessing, a dedication, a thought for someone, for something in your life. Send it out with really your heart and your best intentions. From my heart to yours, from my spirit to yours, namaste. And again, thank you. We'll see you next time.